Since 1972, the Emergency Shelter for Teens has served thousands of young people in crisis and remains the only one of its kind in Northern Virginia. 20 young people a month find safety, shelter, and support in a warm and caring environment, knowing they won't have to spend another night on a park bench or under a bridge, wondering where their next meal will come from.
Basically, I was found out I was pregnant September after I graduated. Didn't have a stable place to stay, so I, figured that a program for 18 months would most likely put me on my feet.
I was getting evicted out my house. I really don't have a large family support group, so the minute I found out I was pregnant, at first I was just like, oh, I'm getting evicted. Oh, what am I gonna do? Childish. And then when I found out I was pregnant, I started researching everything, and this was one of the programs I found.
The programs really helped me to get on my feet and to prepare myself for jobs, also saving my money. I was able to get a good job. I work at a doctor's office now at front desk.
They've helped me a lot. With me having a place to live, I've been able to do other things like, get a car, get jobs, just all types of things. They help with food, every last thing you could think of, they can help with it.
They have a lot of different resources that can help you better stabilize yourself for you and your kids.
Something I really like about the AIM program is that we are a smaller program with we can have up to 6 residents at a time, and that really gives staff the option to focus on what each resident needs.
And with the program, it's more kind of like a family environment.
And you also have case management and therapy with the program therapist.
Gives you someone to talk to. I mean, everybody needs someone to talk to.
Time management, they can help you with that, having logs. How do you spend your time? Are you spending it effectively? How are you spending your money? Are you spending your money the right way?
I mean, they teach all types of things. I didn't know the first thing about cars and registration and car insurance, and you have someone to go to and you have all types of questions.
A lot of them, have had their children very young and haven't had the opportunity to move from teenager into adulthood the way most people have. And I think that it gives them that opportunity and that space and kind of that safety to do that, where they get to try, and if they don't succeed right away, it's not a life or death situation. They have people who care about them who are backing them up here.
If you're really serious about devoting yourself to something, and not just for you but for your kids too, then I would say it's for you.
Operating year-round, the Annandale and Culmore Safe Youth Projects give young children an alternative to the dangers they encounter in their everyday world. By providing food, educational support, and enrichment activities, these programs help children to develop a positive connection to their communities and do better in school, with 95% of them showing an improvement in their grades.
I think we have a really big impact on the kids. A lot of times, some of the kids, they come from, different types of families and different type of homes, and they don't necessarily have the proper resources, or their family environments might not be as strong. So the Teen Center has come to be a very good place for them just to come, and we do homework and just to kind of build rapport with the kids, so that we can establish a good relationship with them and try to help them further.
They teach us some things that are wrong and how we can help the environment, and sometimes they help us with our stuff.
Because by the time that we usually build rapport with them, then they start opening up on some different situations that we can start actually discussing a little bit further, and helping the kids out a little bit deeper than just homework and feeding them.
They actually help us with homework and just make us have fun, and we go on trips and we do a lot of things that we wouldn't usually do with our own parents, because how they're all busy, and yeah.
their parents might not be exactly in the situation to be able to help them with homework and stuff. So that's why the Teen Center has kind of become like an integral part of their educational process.
And since ever I've been here, I've gotten straight A's.
We've actually had clients who have went on to graduate high school when they never, coming into 9th grade, they might not even have spoken English. We've seen them make really incredible leaps and bounds in their educational and extracurricular activities. We have some students who they never played soccer and they didn't really fit in with some of the other kids, but maybe after coming to the Teen Center, over a couple of months of span, they became really good at extracurricular activities such as soccer and drawing and arts and crafts. So now those clients are actually making really good progress in the community as well.
From coming here since the first day, I've been more outgoing and I'm not shy anymore, and I get along well with a lot of other people at school too.
To do it for the smiles, just to see, people happy, and to know that you're providing resources that they might not ever get anywhere else. Just to be any kind of support is it's a great thing, and that's why I love being a counselor here.
I was playing lacrosse and I got hurt, and then my school counselor started checking up on my home life, and it wasn't that suitable for school. So they contacted the program.
I was staying with my neighbor because my mom had passed away and I didn't have any place to live.
Well, my family had a problem basically, and it became very tragic, and everybody in my family basically just split up.
I had a lot of problems at home, so it wasn't a stable environment for me to be in, and I was almost not going to finish school until they told me about the HRI program.
I started staying with a teammate of mine when I was at South Lakes, a teammate of mine called Darius Smith and his family, and I was very close to them, and I started staying with them, but financially they couldn't afford to keep me. So Alternative Housing basically told them that they would pay rent for me as long as I maintained a job.
It's a life-changing. They provide a home, they provide someone to talk to, they provide the help.
They had a certain standard that you had to meet. If you're not in school, if you're skipping school, you don't have a job, it's not going to work. That's not how they do it.
They provide tutoring for me and a counselor, and I have my case manager, which will help me prepare for when after I graduate, which I'm going to college now.
They give you good information. They teach you a lot of things about anything you need help with.
There's crazy help, and they're all nice people.
My school was probably 20 minutes away, so they provide transportation for me to get to school on time and back. They help me look for a job. There's just different ways solutions that I didn't even know was out there, they provide for me, and I'm happy for it.
What do I see myself doing after college? And I'm I want to go to college. I mean, who doesn't want to enjoy the college experience? But I want to learn. I want to get some education in my head so one day I can too make a difference for another kid who might be in my situation, might need leadership. So I figure if I go to college, do something good with my life, I'll be a blessing to another kid.